Take from 10 or shopping, day 8. Grab your whiteboard and let's get ready to do some great math today. All right, quickly, this is just a fast review of close benchmarks, so push pause and write all the answers down. 711's next 10 equals 720. 538's next 10 is 540. 402's next 10 is 410. 930's close benchmark is 930. 224's next 10 or close benchmark is 230. And 991's next 10 or close benchmark is 1,000. Great job. Now pause the video and do a big benchmark review. So 478's next 100 equals 500. 926 next 100 equals 1,000. 200's big benchmark is 200. 715's next 100 or big benchmark equals 800. 882's next 100 or big benchmark equals 900. And 331's next 100 or big benchmark equals 400. Great practicing. Now practice your renaming. Notice today we're renaming using our big benchmark. So the renaming should be pretty easy today. So quickly pause and fill it out. All right, 724 equals 200 plus 524. 931 equals 500 plus 431. 346 equals 200 plus 146. 579 equals 300 plus 279. And 427 equals 400 plus 27. Notice these renaming today are a lot easier than yesterday because today we're renaming with a big benchmark. All right, let's solve some problems. Same ones, first with the close benchmark and then with the big benchmark. Remember, we start by just putting the minus 739 on both sides. Since we're doing the close benchmark, we're going to put 740 above it because that's the next 10. Now we're going to rename it so that we equal 904, which, as we've been saying, is a lot like thinking of that number line. If I'm at 740, I need a 60 to get to 800. Now I need a 104 to get to 904. Make sure you add all that together to get a 164. And now 740 minus 739 equals 1, because it's just the partner to get to the next 10. 164 plus 1 equals 165. Great job. Now we'll do the same problem using the big benchmark. So I write my minus 739 there. And now since I'm doing the big benchmark, I do the next 100 or the big benchmark. So 739's next 100 is 800. Rename it. I need a 104. Those are my two parts. I bring the 104 down. Now remember, if I'm at 739 and I'm on my number line, how do I get to 800? Well, it's not with a 1, it's with a 61 because this is my big benchmark, so I need my big partner. So 61. If you'll remember, I've told you that it's probably easier to bring that down. Line up your tens, line up your ones, and add it to get 165. Great job. All right, back to the close benchmark. Start out with your minus 128 and think, who is 128's next 10? Well, it's 130. Now, here we are on that number line, and I'm at 130. How do I get to 200? Add 70, because it's your partner. So add your 70 to get to 200. Now I need another 200 to get to 400, and then 21. So I need a 221. Realize everything we do this year just practices with everything else. Add those together to get 291. 130 minus 128 equals 2. So 291 plus 2 equals 293. Great job. Now let's do the same problem using the big benchmark. So start out with the minus 128 and think, who is 128's next 100? 200. Rename it by knowing that it needs another 221. Bring that 221 down. Now you'd have a big partner here because do you see how small 28 is? It needs a 72. You might want to do that 90-10 check. So I'm going to put 72 underneath my 10s and my 1s so I can add it and get 293. Great job. By now, some of you have probably decided you either like close benchmark or big benchmarks better. That is great. And you can decide which one you like. But we're going to keep practicing both so you understand both. So 679, my next 10 is 680. Now I need to get to my goal of 813. So I add a 20 to get to 700. And then a 113 to get to 813. I add all that and I get 133. Well, 680 minus 679 is 1. 133 plus 1 equals 134. Great job. All right, let's do it with a big benchmark time. So I might put my minus 679. 679's next 100 equals 700. Rename it by giving it its other part and bring it down. All right, you need the partner to 100, so that's 21. Write it underneath there and get 134. Great job, kids. Keep practicing. You'll want to get really, really good at this stuff. All right, have a great day.